Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our YouTube channel. This is Skyman TV, the tallest man in Black Africa. A friend of mine who is currently located at United States of America is selling a plot in Nakuru at a place called Gata. The plot has a title deed and measures 50 by 100. She is selling it at 1.7 million. So if you're interested, I'll give my number there. You can call me and we can go there, do the search, and then you send your surveyor, and then you can have the land in your name. In this video, ladies and gentlemen, I want us to look at how William Samoei Ruto may be a one-term president. I want us to look at what Azimio needs to do to ensure that William Samoei Ruto does not see State House after 2027 elections. Kwa sababu ukiangalia vizuri sana utaona ya kwamba William Samoei Ruto is sending himself home. William Samoei Ruto ukiangalia vizuri sana anajikaga kwa mafuta yake mwenyewe. And let me ask you, ladies and gentlemen, where is the money that we are borrowing? What are we doing with this money? Where are we taking it? Can anybody, can Kenya Kwanza point the money and the project, the money they borrowed and the project they have undertaken? Because they have borrowed a lot of money. And according to the control of budget, the control of budget pointed very clearly that we are borrowing, but we cannot be able to show any concrete project. Because we are borrowing pesa za campaign za 2027. So what should Azimio do to win the elections, ladies and gentlemen? The first thing that they should do is to infiltrate UDA for the coming party elections in December. I think politics is a dirty game, very dirty. And those of you who believe themselves and join politics should be ready to soil your hands. You should be ready to soil your pants. Kwa sababu ukicheza utachezwa. Usipocheza kama wao, usipocheza na kuchukua uongozi. Kwa sababu I've always opined that power is not given. Power is taken by all means. And that is how William Samoei Ruto became the president. Power is grabbed. Power is not given. And that is where Raila Amolo Odinga goes wrong. Raila Amolo Odinga believes in winning in a fair contest. But even in USA, the democracy that we always talk about, in USA, power has always been taken. You realize that it is not once, it is not twice. You remember, is it Bush and Al Gore? And you also remember Hillary Clinton and mwenzake pale. Power is always grabbed. Nobody will ever give you power. And you can ask Museveni. Museveni has always protected power. Museveni grabbed power. You can also ask Kagame. Kagame was not given power on a silver platter. What we are saying is that Azimio should infiltrate UDA elections. Watume watu wao pale, wengine wachaguliwe, especially in Nyanza and in Western. They can do it very well, and even in other coast. Watume watu wao pale, wachaguliwe na wasimame kama lini, kama wagombezi wa viti mbalimbali wakati wa kuchaguliwa during the party primaries, during the nomination. Wasimame, wengine wachaguliwe, but they do something, waongee mambo ambayo that can make William Samoei Ruto lose the elections. Like now, unaweza simama uanze kuongea maovu ambayo unajua there are those things that you can say and make you lose elections. Like now, you remember what Raila Amolo Odinga said about mambo ya Gikoba, and UDA wakachukua mambo hayo wakasema kwamba Raila was going to ban Mituba. And you can come up with something like that. Like now uchukue mtu wa UDA who is actually from Azimio, lakini amnawania kile kiti. Wakati wa campaign, mseme you are going to William Samoei Ruto or UDA, if it wins the election, is going to do away with free primary education. Useme jambo kama hilo, mambo maile matatu, and is going to send William Samoei Ruto home. I think it is high time Azimio start playing the dirty game. Infiltrate, kwa sababu siasa hazina huruma. The second thing that they should do, you know, William Samoei Ruto has been giving Kenyans so many promises. Tutajenga barabara, tutatega tumeteua, tutaitisha mvua kutoka biguni, tutasimamisha mvua kutoka biguni, tutafanya hivi, tutaambia shetani asifanye hivi, unajua these things, mambo ambayo yamekuwa yakiabiwa na serikali, yale ambayo yatatimizwa. Wakulima watapewa hiki, tutakuwa na vidibwi hivi, tutakuwa na boreholes, tutakuwa na what, put them one by one. Mlisema hivi, mmefanya nini? Mmefanya hivi, mmefanya nini? Put it moja kwa moja, waweze kueleza kile ambacho wametimiza. Take their manifesto, go one by one, tell them you said you are going to do this. Now if you look at it, you realize that Kenya Kwanza has not been following its manifesto. The other thing that Raila should do, and Kalonzo, in fact I would ask Kalonzo to lead this one, is to hold a parallel Jamhuri meeting in Nairobi. And if this happens, tunajua vizuri sana kile ambacho kitatokea ni kwamba kutakuwa na watu wengi ambao watakuwa wakihudhuria upande wa Azimio, because already people are fed up with Kenya Kwanza government. People are hurting kwa sababu the high cost of living, the high cost of fuel, everything. And I believe that people zile hotuba za Kenya Kwanza zinakwaruza watu masikio. Watu wataki kusikiliza zile hotuba because hazina maana, hazileti shagwe, ni za kuumiza watu tu. So they should try this, because by doing this they are also going to antagonize the government. By doing this they are going to have a say in the politics of this nation. Kwa sababu ukiangalia utaona kwamba as we talk now, wamemwachilia William Samoei Ruto sana. He is still campaigning now. Watu wa Azimio utapata kwamba ni kama wametulia kiasi. They are not on the campaign mode. Again, I think Kalonzo or Raila Amolo Odinga, one of them, should also give the State of the Nation address. Next week on Thursday, William Samoei Ruto is going to address the joint parliament, that is the Senate and the National Assembly together. Now he's going to tell the people about the status of our economy, the status of our security, what we are doing as far as the national goals are concerned. I think Raila should come up and tell the people the true picture. Watu waambiwe ukweli, watu waambiane ukweli. Because you see, here William Samoei Ruto is going to give his scorecard, and Azimio should come out earlier. In fact, if I were Azimio, I would give my state of address, the State of the Nation, on Wednesday evening. And I would call a baraza, maybe Nairobi, Mombasa, Nakuru, and then I would give my address one by one, showing where Kenya Kwanza has failed. Kwa sababu unajua wakati Ruto atakuwa pale, what will happen is that Azimio will only be reacting. But they should move very fast before William Samoei Ruto give his State of the Nation address. Tayari wameambia watu ukweli, kiasi ya kwamba wakati huyo atakuwa akihutubia wananchi kule bugeni, watu watakuwa tayari wamejua ukweli. The other thing, and I think this one is fodder for Azimio. Azimio should call sub-county boda meetings. Unajua, if you watched what happened in Kisii, Sib Arati organized the boda guys, and for those of you who come from Kisii, you can tell us more about this. He organized boda guys, and the number was huge. And this one rattled the government. Because unajua watu wa bodaboda ni watu ambao wanalia. Watu wa bodaboda, na kama mko hapa mnajua vizuri sana vile watu wa bodaboda wameumia, vile ambavyo wameteseka, vile ambavyo wengi wameuza biashara zao. In fact, I was trying to arbitrate a conflict between somebody who sold a bodaboda and another one ambaye ameshindwa kulipa, and the one who bought, the buyer now, wanted to return the motorbike, and it was a very hard decision for us to make. In fact, they told them even to involve the chief so that they can have a written agreement. Because this guy was saying he's not making any profit and doesn't what. It was something very, very funny. I think this was on when? I think it was on Friday. Yeah, on Friday, by the way. So, the best thing for Azimio, call these boda guys. Tell them, demonstrate. Peaceful demonstrations are within the rights of in the constitution. Waambie ukweli. Na hawa vijana ni vijana ambao wako na nguvu sana, na and they also have a lot of influence. And this one should be replicated in every sub-county. Wakitoka hapo waende sokoni. watu wa soko, tunawaita watu wa soko, ingawa ni wafanyabiashara wa sokoni. Jina mwafaka ni wafanyabiashara wa sokoni, sio watu wa soko. Waitwe pamoja, because these are mama bogas, these are baba bogas, these are watu mikokoteni, ndio ambao wameumia sana, ndio ambao wanajua ukweli, ndio ambao waliahidiwa mambo mengi. Na wakati ambapo wataitwa Azimio, Raila should be there, Kalonzo should be there, and here I think Wajakoya can play a very good role here. Kwa sababu Wajakoya has a way of connecting with the people. Because when you look at it, utapata jambo moja kwamba William Samoei Ruto is very energetic. That is a fact. William Samoei Ruto is very restless. William Samoei Ruto is very strategic. And Azimio need to match him and even overdo him. Because what we are seeing now, we are seeing a one-man show, and that is what we are witnessing. But the fact is, Azimio, kuna mambo mengi ambayo wanaweza kufanya. Martha Karua wako pale, kuna mengi ambayo wanaweza kufanya pale. Unaweza kufanya like now these boda meetings, they can be organized in a way we can have maybe in a day 3 sub-county meetings in a day. And by the time you are done with the whole country will have realized that mambo si mazuri. Again, they can call a youth conference in the city. Nakumbuka vizuri sana wakati Obama alisema he was going to give 18 billion to the youth of Kenya. Raila Amolo Odinga and Kibaki were scared, and they united and they were against this. Kwa sababu unajua vijana wana nguvu ambazo zinazidi nguvu. Vijana wana uwezo mkubwa sana. Vijana wanaweza kubomoa mlima. Vijana nguvu zao hazikadiriki. A fact that you cannot deny. So if he tries to unite the youth, bring the youth together, I can tell you, the youth are the one who are feeling the heat of the pain of this economy. The youth are the one who are jobless. The youth are the one who are crying. The youth are the one who needs a lot of money. But they are lucky. They don't have the money. They don't have the cash. They are feeling. Doesn't Azimio take this chance and unite the youth of this country? Like now they can have Kenya Youth League. If they not even call it Azimio, call it the Kenya Youth League. And now watajitokeza kwa wingi sana. And that is how Maina Jega is coming out very clearly and very strongly. Kwa sababu vile ambavyo wanajaribu kufanya ni kuleta wanaume pamoja, mikutano wanaume pamoja. But when you look at it, these are the youth. These are the youth of Kenya. There's also something that Azimio need to do, and it has not been doing this. Politics is about money. Ukiangalia vizuri sana, why the government is not spending the money, even after borrowing. Kwa sababu wanataka pesa za to win power in 2027. Once they win the second term, maybe that time they can do the development. But don't expect development all the way to 2027. So kile ambacho wanafanya ni biashara tu. And that is why you find even the treasury trying to inflate salaries, tripling salaries of state officers. Ndio zile pesa zinaibwa. So Azimio need to get sponsors. Get sponsors. Go to China. Go to Britain. Go to America. Get sponsors. Get people who are going, get businessmen who are going to sponsor you, who are going to fund you. And mwanze kumwaga pesa. Kwa sababu Raila Odinga has always been accused kwamba yeye hamwagi pesa. Hivyo ndivyo watu wanasema. Lakini ukweli ni kwamba if we can win without kutumia pesa, the better. That is what we would wish to happen. But now Kenyans are different route. Kwamba bila pesa inaweza kuwa vigumu sana. Pesa lazima zimwagwe. And that is how William Samoei Ruto was able to scale the mountain. That is how he was able to win the support of politicians with the mountain. Wengi ambao unaona pale, sio kwa sababu wanampenda sana. Ruto hapedwi, tusidanganye watu. If you come to the mountain, it is the leaders who are bought. Wale ambao unaona wakimfuata, wanajua kile ambacho walikuwa wanapata. If Raila can do that with Kalonzo and Wajakoya, Martha Karua, they spend money, inaweza kuwa rahisi sana. But I doubt if Martha Karua can give money. I doubt. Because Martha Karua and Raila Amolo Odinga, they are from a different world. They believe in fairness. They believe in transparency. They believe in clean deals, which will not happen. Politics is a dirty game. Ladies and gentlemen, remember, we are also looking for sponsors. Even as Azimio look for sponsors, this channel is looking for sponsors. You can sponsor us for a day, sponsor one video, you can sponsor 1 week, you can sponsor maybe for a whole year, for a whole month. To sponsor a video, it will cost about, say, 500 shilling for maybe for about 2 days, and to sponsor maybe for a whole year. We can agree on that one. So remember that plot I've told you about, and may you have a blessed evening. Bye bye.